Hi everyone. This is the second time I'm starting. The first time my keyboard didn't want to work. I hope it's going to not cause any problems for me now. Alright, this week we are still busy with lesson 1. It's still basically revision or introduction, but that's okay. I guess we need to have a good foundation before we can jump into the more complicated things. I'm using a very old textbook, one that I've been using for a long time, but I will also be using a variety of other textbooks as well. And whenever I get an exercise from another book or whatever, I will obviously share that with you. So let's get started. I want you guys to follow along with me. So if you are watching this on your laptop, you might want to put this video up on your phone and then do this exercise with me on your laptop. I also want you to send it to me once you've done it, just to show me that you did participate in this lesson. At the end of the semester, I'm going to give you a mark for class participation just to see that you didn't just sit and watch, that you actively partook in the practical assignments. And just to mention again that I've got 3 dogs at my feet and I've got the baby monitor on as well. So if we have any interruptions, I will have to do this video in 2 or 3 parts, which is not a problem. But just warning you right now that it might not be a one take. Alright, so let's get started. Our title for this lesson is Walk and Rock Music. And our subtitle is First Quarter, Rock It, MP3 Sales. You can tell that it's a little bit old because we don't really, I think MP3s are a bit outdated. Okay, north, east is our first column heading, and I want you to enter that in cell B3. Then we have southeast, midwest, south, west, and total. Okay, this is what we call column headings, alright, and this is what we call row titles or row headings. Okay, so our first one is video, mini, micro, flash, and accessories. Okay, and let's get started. With these amounts, for example, let me just enter the first one, 66145.15. That is the first one. You can see I'm entering it without spaces, without any currency, anything like that. The reason for that is because we are going to still change the way it looks in a bit. So you just enter the numbers like that. Alright, 34657.66. Oh, let me read it out loud, then you can just enter it. Okay, so in E4, 52517.20. In F4, 99455.49. Okay, then we go over to B5, 31375.24. Next one, 82937.72. Next one, 66137.50. Next one, 30681.82. Next one, 43595.24. Okay, let's go back down to B6, 27596.37, 92716.32, 88294.78, 87984.79, 83380.72. Next one's 27885.59, 98800.57, 24111.33, 69737.51, 51003.09, 9715.12, 31284.20, 66527.37, 40374.83, 46321.88. Oh, it felt like that was going on forever. Alright, so we entered all our numbers. Okay, so we are going to add in A9, we're going to add another total over here. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to add all the different numbers for each division, and we're going to add all the numbers for each item. For example, this total will display the total sales for video in all the divisions, but in this one you will only have the sales for this specific region. Okay, how do you add all of these things up? You use a function, so you're just going to say equal sign sum for sum. Alright, so you guys are second year students and you've done a little bit of formulas before, so I'm not going to teach you how to insert commas and brackets. Okay, so equal sign sum. Okay, drag through all the things that you want to include in your calculation and press enter. Just reminding you that you could also have said auto sum over here and it will automatically give you a formula, and then you can just press enter. Okay, so once you've got your formula there, you just select your cell and you can drag down from the square and everything will be in there. Alright, so let's add these ones. Once again, you can use auto sum, and if you just always need to make sure that it is selecting the correct cells, and if you don't want to do that, you can just say equal sign sum and select your range like this and press enter. And also always, now you can just drag through and you have all your different answers copied from the one cell to the other. How is it that we can just drag it through? Well, it's actually because the formula stays the same. The only thing that changes is the range. So the range is, for example, B4 to B8, C4, C8, D4, D8. It's just the column heading that changes. So that is why we can just very easily drag through and get a different answer, even though the formula is the same. Now, later on in lesson 3 or in chapter 3, we are going to talk about absolute cell referencing, and that is when you can't really just drag. You need to use a couple of other things. All right, we are going to format this worksheet now. Okay, it's always the nice part. Okay, we're going to select cell A1. We're going to click on cell styles and we're going to make it a title cell style. Alright, we've selected the title cell style. Let's see what the size of it should be. Okay, it should be size 18, and it is 18. They want us to make it bold, so we will make it bold, and they want us to change it to Cambria. There we go, Cambria. Okay, so it is bold, Cambria, and font size is 18. Now let's just select A2, right? They want us to choose Calibri. Oh, it is Calibri. Oh, they want us now. They want us to change it to Canberra as well. Alright, let's just look for Cambria again. You could also have said C and it would go straight to Canberra. And what is the font size going to be? 14. Right, so we are going to select 14. And we're also making that bold. So we've got a title and we've got a subtitle. We want to change the color of the subtitle to be dark blue. So I'm going to show you which one that is. It's going to be this one, and you will see it will match the title. All right. Now we're going to merge and center our titles. So you're going to go and you select A1 to G1. If I'm talking a bit fast, that is because I don't want the video to be too long. It takes forever to load onto YouTube. But at least you guys can just pause and then do and then play. And so it's not such a bad thing. So we merge and center. Once again, we select A2 to G2 and we say merge and center. Right, now let's go and select our column headings. That would be A3 up to G3. You will notice A3 is a blank cell. That's fine. It's going to look really strange if you don't select A3. Okay, so you select all of that and you will choose heading 3. You will also center it. Okay, as you can see, it's cutting off a little bit still, but don't worry about that because we still need to change our numbers, so that might change it a little bit. All right, let's select the total row and we're going to choose the style which is called total style. I love this style, right? It makes me think of high school accounting. All right, so everything is here and you can see accessories is still cutting off a little bit, so you can actually just double click on the border between A and B and it is going to enlarge column A so that accessories will fit nicely. Alright, let's start with the numbers. The first row and the total row will be with a currency symbol. So you first select B4 to G4. Hold in Control and select your total row, not the word total, just the numbers. Okay. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to choose accounting. What I like about the accounting style is the rand symbol displays so nicely at the very beginning of the cell. If I chose currency, which is this one, the rand symbol would have been close to the rand, to the value. Okay, so now I'm selecting all the parts on the inside and I'm just making that comma style, and you will see here that there's 1000 separators now in the form of a space, and that is how it is displaying. And now our words are not cut off anymore and everything is displaying very nicely. Just to make sure that you did everything correctly, you can go and check your answer here, 1432914.59. If you've got that one, then you did everything correctly. Okay, how can you select a cell by using the name box? This is the name box. Okay, this thing you see here. So if I enter a value or an address, let's say for example, say B3, okay, enter, it's going to jump to B3. So if you're looking for a specific cell, you will just simply enter the address and it will select the cell that you have entered. Okay, so really nice little handy tool. Obviously we're going to use the name box a lot still for a lot of other reasons. Okay, now we're going to insert a 3D clustered column chart, and we're going to insert our chart based on our different divisions. You don't include totals in charts, not I'm not going to say all the time, but most of the time you don't. Otherwise, you can have small little graph and then bam, there's this big huge bar over here. So we don't do it like that. Okay, so I'm selecting the blank cell included, all right, and I'm selecting all the way down to accessories, all the way up to West. not the totals. Let me just say why you select the blank cell. You select the blank cell simply because that is the switch between the X and Y axis. So if you want to change your axis, you need to select that blank cell. So don't think you don't. Alright, we're going to go and click on insert. This is the column chart. This is the 3D clustered column, and if you put your mouse on it, it will give you the name. Okay, it's going to insert it on your sheet. That means it's going to be embedded. Later on, we're going to do it differently, but for now, we're doing it like this. Then you just click there in the white area of your chart and you drag it down. And now you're going to resize your chart to be the same size as your data so that it doesn't look strange. Okay, a few things we want to do to this chart. First of all, we would like to remove the title. Okay, now you can use these nice little buttons. Okay, so chart elements, it looks like we are removing the title. So as you can see here, tick, and the title is gone. At the moment we have a legend, and the legend is at the bottom. Okay, it looks like they want the legend to be at a different place, so we are going to click on the legend and we're going to move it to the right. Now your legend is on the right. What else do they want us to do to this chart? Want to save it? Okay, you can save it on your laptop, however you save it. And then let me show you how to fit this on one page. I'm just going to show you how it's going to print. So if I say print, you will see it's going to print on 2 pages. My total is going to go over to the second page. That is terrible. You don't want to print on 2 pages. Now when you get back to your spreadsheet, you will see the little dotted line over here. That is because it's going to show you where the page is going to be cut off. So you're going to go to page layout, margins, custom margins, and here in the page tab you're going to say fit to one page. And now when I say file print, I will only print on one page. My total fits nicely on here and everything is looking professional, and I don't have to worry about it printing on 2 pages. Always check to see that it prints on only 1 page. You waste a lot of time and a lot of paper if you don't do that. Alright, I'm going to look for a nice exercise that I want you guys to do for me. So this is the first lesson, so please follow along, do this lesson for me, and please send it to me. Always due within 1 week, so next week Wednesday. Alright, have a nice evening.